everybody, this is Marjorie. Oh, what a nice wee day I've had today. I've been watching Pavlova on the telly while he was in concert. You know, the Italian opera singer. Well, he's not singing anymore because he died. So he can't sing. Oh no, it's not Pavlova. Did I say Pavlova? Oh no, what's his name? Pavarotti. Pavlova. That's a pudding. I always get Pavarotti mixed up with Martina, Navratilova Pavlova. You know, the tennis player, right? You know, she's quite, you know the man I mean. Is she German? No. Is that Steffi Graf? Where's Martina Navratilova for? Anyway, she's not for here. She's away somewhere else. Anyway, I get them confused. But I was sitting watching like Pavarotti in concert, and I thought, oh, look at all the folk. I mean, it was in Hyde Park. It was a beautiful night, and there he is singing Nesse Dorme, Nesse Dorme. And I thought, oh, that's great. He must have sang that before Paul Potts from the America's Got British Talent. So, sitting watching Pavarotti, and it reminded me because a few years ago, before all this nonsense began, I was down in London because I went to see Barbara Streisand. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? No, I can't because you are not here. So yes, down to see Barbara Streisand in concert in Hyde Park. 55,000 folk there was in that park. 55,000 folk, and we're all squashed in together. Oh, it was a great wee atmosphere, and you're and Barbara Streisand comes on, and she's like this wee, she's like this wee Lego woman under a spotlight. Oh, it was marvellous. Oh, listening to all the songs, all the songs that she sang. Like, what did she sing? The Secondhand Rose. Remember Secondhand Rose? That's a lovely song. Secondhand Rose. People who need people. Her nose, I thought she'd maybe had a nose job because her nose didn't look as big. I was a wee bit further back, mind you, so it would get bigger the closer you got. And I started thinking about all the theatres and all the concerts and all the big stadiums. I thought, isn't it lovely that things are moving in the right direction and all these folk will be able to go and experience concerts again? That'd be lovely. Tell you what, see, before Barbara Streisand, when I went to see her in Hyde Park, the last time I had been at a concert, well, Senga says to me, my pal Senga says to me one time, we're talking years and years ago, she says, would you like to go to Tea in the Park with me? Well, I'm thinking Tea in the Park was like a lovely wee afternoon tea with cucumber sandwiches and some voulez-vous and, some nice wee cakes, some scones with some jam and cream. So I says, that'd be lovely, Senga, Tea in the Park. Oh, that sounds quite refined, quite sophisticated, a bit like myself. So she got the tickets, right? Tea in the Park. We should have known, right? We should have known heading to the park that something wasn't quite right. Because, all the folk, right, they were wearing boob tubes and sparkly tops, and they had dreadlocks with ribbons in their hair and straw hats and flurry bellies. The women weren't dressed much better. So got to Tea in the Park. What an absolute disaster. So anyway, see at the end, well, there was cans lying, there was this, there was that, there was bottles, and I thought, Senga, look at the absolute midden they have left this place in. Of course, me being me, Senga and me starts to, we get onto a black poke. I think they thought we were part of the cleaning service. So look at me, I turned to her at one point and says, excuse me, do I look like, Muggins the Mule here? And, the cleaning after all these young folk that can't clean up after themselves. Oh, aye, they can come and have a lovely time, but they can't take all their bottles and their cans and their wigwams away with them. So anyway, I suppose the main thing is they had a lovely time, so that was good. So that was our Tea in the Park experience. I says to Senga, never again, it's no my cup of tea at all. Didn't even get a cup of tea. Right, better crack on. I've got a busy day ahead, so I will see you tomorrow. And I've got a nice wee story for you tomorrow. Okay then, bye everybody. Take care of yourselves.